Mai kotho, mitsakate ofu, si li fio. Undu lokotho. Mai kotha mitsakate ofu, si li fio. There I am, sleeping. Soundly it would seem, sleeping as if one was oblivious to the world's woe she inhabits. Who am I? I am Detective Hunter Huru, private eye that has a license to kill. I'm #1 in my division. None comes close to my skill levels and powers on the field, save for a few. On top of that, I'm capable of overthrowing crime with just my mind. Sounds the cat's meow, wouldn't you think? Yes, indeed, but rather than being praised for my dedication to rid crime off the streets of Nightlight City and using my abilities to save the city numerous of times, I'm instead feared. Feared by this great city, feared by my peers, and feared by the very organization I work for. So, this is why I sleep. I sleep because they force me to sleep. I slumber in a pod, specially crafted by my superior to contain me, if you will. A special combination of nanotechnology infused in liquid to keep me inanimate, and the pod to suppress my mind. A detective in a can, conveniently opened up and used in a time it best suits the organization. Another case for me. Where's Tarek? Couldn't be bothered to show up this time.
Ufu, Nino Tarek.
As expected. The door is locked. I'll ask my personal helper, Mr. Botbot, to unlock it. No, thanks. I think I like it better out here in the open than going back into that smelly pod. Right, I need to emote to him to activate him. Le Fior?
Greetings to Peru, Jadaville.
I'm sorry, Mr. Botbot. It's been a long time. How are you, my little friend? Sorry I've been neglecting you. I've been away for a while. Sleeping of sorts.
Thank you for activating me again, Huru. Although it has been 8 cycles, I am very happy to see you again.
I'm sorry, Mr. Botbot. It has been a long time. How are you feeling?
I am feeling well, Huru. Now that you're here again, my security is optimal.
Oh, brilliant. Can I look at your security system?
Affirmative. Here's what we've got for you today. Greetings to Huru Jadaphil. I will always wait for you, Huru. After all, I have waited for 8 cycles. Here's what we've got for you today.
Rufio, if there's one thing I do like about my office, is the view of Nightlight City. Freedom is a luxury I do not have. That's my case journal. I usually avoid taking it with me on missions, as I like to work lightly. Besides, I wouldn't want to leave it in the wrong hands if I was to get captured. I usually come back to my office whenever I want to piece clues together in solitude. Boo for you.
Boo for you, Huru. How do you do? I take it you got the wake-up call. Mr. Batch has told me to get you up to speed. The bump on your head must have been quite something to lose your memory like that. So, anything you'd like to be reminded of? I hope it's not much, as I'd like to be doing better things with my time. Yes, well, I'll do what I can. You've definitely had trauma to the noggin if you're struggling with this. Anyway, you're a detective hunter, which means you're an elite class agent for Nightlight City headquarters. This hurts me to say this, but you're higher ranking than me, allowing you to take on higher level cases. I'm just a regular old detective that investigates and solves crimes, but you're on a whole different level. You have the license to hunt and even kill your suspects, providing it's within reason. You're allowed classified information that we regulars can only hope to dream of touching. The world is yours, kiddo. Personally, I'm okay with being a regular. I like it simple, and so does the missus. Boy, you do not want to mess around with the Midnight Undertakers. That agent that woke you up? Well, he would be a Midnight Undertaker. They are the highest form of detective hunters and above you in rank. They are rarely seen and stay in the shadows. They only appear when a case is A ranking, dangerous, or when a target needs to be eliminated.
Le Fior.
Boo for you, Huru. How do you do? I take it you got the wake-up call. Mr. Batch has told me to get you up to speed. The bump on your head must have been quite something to lose your memory like that. So, anything you'd like to be reminded of? I hope it's not much, as I'd like to be doing. Boo for you. What do you want to know exactly?
Boo for you.
Boo for you, Huru. Mr. Batch has told me to get you up. So, anything you'd like. Yes, since you'd be worried about me lowering my standards for a criminal and murderer.
Boo for you.
Apologizing now. Look, just stay away from me. Otherwise, let's just get this over with.
Boo for you.
Apologizing now. Look.
Les filles. Les filles. Well, look at this. You can cut the atmosphere with a knife. Don't stop on my account. I'll see myself out.
Well, well, well. Nice to see you awake and ready for your first mission.
Indeed, I still need to get used to that. The whole ordeal with the 8 cycles of sleep.
I could imagine. Remember much? Your injury was quite severe.
Sounds like head trauma. Since I cannot remember much, Look, what exactly happened to me?
You had a big case to stop Neon Heart, the crime boss of the Dragon's Breath dynasty. In short, you failed. He shot you in the head and you lost your secondary superbrain. That'd explain your memory loss. You've been in a coma-induced state for 8 cycles, relying only on your primary brain. We waited until your second brain grew back, healed. Now here we are. You're all better.
Now it's business as usual, eh? And that same prison pod became my hospital bed. How convenient.
Detective, we have an operation here and it can't wait. Even for you, sadly. People are dying out there every day. Without NLCOHQ, who knows how bad the city would have gotten by now. And that brings me on to your new assignment. You need to head to Sable Avenue and bust those small-time criminals. It should be an easy warm-up for you. You remember the Noir Blanc gangsters, don't you? Well, they've been growing slowly in numbers over the 8 cycles. Take them out, any way you please. Look, I've got work to do. We'll talk later. In the meantime, get yourself familiar again and wear something a little warmer. The weather is shit out there as usual.
Les filles. Knock, knock. You better behave in there, kids, or this hunter will devour your spirit. I'm confident you know which hunter could do that to you, don't you?
Shit. Forget the box jump. It's her. She's it.
Oh, darlings, that won't help you at all. None of you.
There's nothing better to do, is there?
The kid was young and impressionable. He hadn't done much in life, I could tell. I smelled the strong scent of hubris and an even stronger stench of warm urine. The kid had peed himself. Oh, how he ended up as this two-bit parasite's leader is beyond my detective skills. However, I needed to push more. Maybe I enjoyed making him squirm. What can I say? I just woke up after 8 cycles. I was very, very cranky. Now, how should I end your career, Half Pint?
Please, detective, don't kill me, don't kill me. I quit, I quit.
Get going, child, before I change my mind.
Seriously, you letting me go?
Want me to change my mind? If I wanted, I could have killed that urine-soaked kid, and the media would have happily swept it straight under the rug for the sake of keeping the NLCO squeaky clean. But he was innocent, as far as innocent would allow in this city. And he was a decoy, as it turns out. What's this? The note says, "Wait here for further instructions. We'll come to you. MN says we're needed at Sable Avenue." The note smells of sea salt. Not far from here, it seems. The fence was blocked by scaffolding and reinforced with soul energy, so I couldn't go that way. But I figured I could get around it by climbing the scaffolds. It was a painting of a naked sentiment. The plaque at the bottom said, "Birth." It looked expensive. For a derelict building, the painting was in a very good shape. However, glass surrounded the portrait, indicating that the picture was placed there recently. I recognized the pungent smell and texture of the pool of green ooze. It was saliva. And it belonged to Neon Heart. I was sure of it. I couldn't forget that charming feature. The texture of his spittle was extremely thick, and there was a shoe in it. I deducted that he must have had a little struggle with a Noir Blanc gangster and devoured him whole here. The saliva was still warm. He had passed here recently. Oh, the door was locked. I needed to find the spirit conduit for it. I could see it through the door. I could also see a gangster guarding it. He wasn't aware of my presence, but someone behind me was. I could see their reflection in the door. He was hostile too. Lovely.
Tight you 6 feet under. This is no place for the likes of you. Do me a favor and duck. Do me a favor.
The window was sealed off with a wooden barricade, as if that could stop me. However, it only served as a hideout for thugs. So I didn't do anything there. Les filles, Bouffiou.
Ufu. Father, I miss you terribly. Me, an elite assassin of the Dragon's Breath dynasties, now nothing more than a common thug. A merciless bound for a man, that shitty, conniving puppet master. She'll pay. They all will, Father. Father, I'm told to guard this firewall, and to kill any intruder that comes this way. I would rather help them. The enemy of my enemy is my ally. But Daddy, I am scared of her. You had trained us to never fear anyone, but I am frightened. Emen's an abomination, a horrific monster that shouldn't be, and I am trapped. My dear Daddy, you are in hiding, aren't you? No one could kill you so easily, so I will wait patiently for a golden opportunity, an opportunity to find you.
Jackpot. She's referring to Neon Heart. Now, let's hope I can turn that firewall off. Option 1. I needed the guard's help if I hoped to turn that security wall off. I could also gain a friend in the process. Option 2. Scoping the area further, I could see that I could sneak past and find a way around the wall, avoiding the guard. A lady loves choices. Ofu. Les filles. Ah, Boufio. Boufio.
How sad. Bifio. Ah, Bufio.
So,
Boo for you. Les filles.
Well, I bet there's nothing better to do, is there? Huh, this is no more.
Les filles. Boo for you.
so.
Boo for you. Les filles. Boo for you.
Purpose found.
Boo for you.
It's okay.
Boo for you.
This is no place for the likes of you.